But even if you're gonna go under the knife, please don't overdo it. There's no reason why I should be seeing all these Mewtwo's roaming the streets.
Mewtwo's. This video is called Things We Gotta Leave in 2023. Let's go ahead and check out what we leaving in 2023, guys.
Hey man, it's 2024. Time to clean the slate and start fresh. As you know, 2023 was full of the good, the bad, and the ugly. But mostly the bad and the ugly. The past year was filled with more obtuse nonsense than a circus show. However, there's always room for improvement as a society, and the first step towards success
Go ahead.
Tendencies in 2023. I also want to thank y'all for an amazing 2023. 2024 is gonna be even better. Love y'all. So today, we'll be discussing some of the most vomitous and galling trends, people, and subjects that need to be abandoned in 2023. Comment down below some things that should be left in 2023, and like and subscribe if you're new.
Let me know what y'all.
I don't even know where to begin, bro. These unearthly niggas done went and cooked up a new language like it's fucking pig Latin or something.
Okay.
These niggas are only a couple years younger than me, yet I feel completely out the loop. I don't
never
think
heard
I've
of
ever felt
Gen
more senile
Alpha.
in my entire life. I'm finna start telling kids to get off my lawn, bro. There was a kid who came up to me and asked if he could riz my Skibidi guy, and I almost called the feds on that little nigga. Some of y'all half-witted
Riz, the word Riz. I feel like the people who created, like it was AMP who created Riz, right? I feel like they don't even use the word no more. I feel like they're annoyed by the word, bro. I'm pretty sure I've said this in a video before, but I've seen a clip of like a fan of Duke, Dennis, and Duke was there and he was talking to the girl. And then the fan was like, oh, that's some A1 Riz or that's some legendary Riz. He said something Riz. And then Duke gave him like the most cringiest stare ever. It was so embarrassing. So yeah, I don't even think the original creators of the word Riz use Riz anymore. So let's leave that in 2023. I want to hear that word again.
Individuals should have asked for a dictionary for Christmas. The word Riz has gotten dragged through the mud more than an ATV.
It honestly
even be
has.
seen within 50 feet of a girl without motherfuckers talking about W Riz. He's the Rizzly Bear. Bro's Queen Elizabeth. I genuinely get secondhand embarrassment hearing this shit, bro. And I don't like to point fingers or anything, but today just call me Randall Weems because I gotta blame Coxonat and Duke Dennis. They had all these fetuses and adolescents running around chanting this word like it's a fucking magical spell or something. Godzilla should have just finished just when he had the chance. I think the word that I've obtained the most psychological anguish from is the word gyat. The definition of this word has done a complete 180 like a bootleg turn. When I was first introduced to this word, I thought it was something that niggas was just saying when they saw someone who had an absolute wagon. No
I thought
radio
so too.
fire. You know, like an onomatopoeia. But
yeah,
you had adequate twerks
like
transition into
damn.
a verb, noun, adjective, conjunction. My nigga, I wouldn't be surprised if people try to use gyat as their pronouns. But people use this word so loosely, I can't even wrap my mind around it anymore. What the fuck is a level 1 gyat, bro? Or a sleeper Latina gyat? If a caveman spent 24 hours
level
in
1
today's society,
gyat.
I'm pretty sure that nigga would Van Gogh himself. Like, look at this homecoming poster, bro. If I was a girl that he asked, I would decline that nigga quicker than a spam call. It got to the point where people were proclaiming gyat at inanimate objects, bro. But one of the main gripes that I have with this word is that people would literally comment this shit under posts on underage children. But Gabe, the people commenting this might also be children.
Facts.
Nah, bro, these were middle-aged men with families. That's another thing that you nut jobs seem to have added to your repertoire. Sexualizing the smallest things. That whole grippy and I know it's pink face was some of the most Mephistophelian shit that I've ever seen.
Pink
on the
or
internet.
brown?
That's saying something.
Oh.
Is it grippy? Like, is it super grippy?
Why would you ask a girl that?
Yeah, I don't know.
So
What about you?
if I throw a hot dog, will it like just go straight through, or will it get
A hot
stuck?
dog? That's hilarious.
Tried that before, so I'll let you know if I ever do.
It was actually concerning seeing videos flooded with these types of comments, bro. And then y'all wonder why when it's time to interact with a living, breathing, sentient organism, y'all start convulsing and shaking like some jello. It gets to the point where if the video even has a
Y'all don't know how to
you
talk
can
to
bet your
women.
bottom dollar there will be at least one nefarious
sniff.
comment, bro. I know y'all rooms be looking like an episode of Hoarders. And then there's Skibidi Toilet. Now, if I'm being honest, I had to do some research and analysis on this
Skibidi
morbid
Toilet.
topic because I was curious on why I was constantly seeing these porcelain pests on my feed. But it turns out this nigga's pretty much the mascot of Gen Alpha. How we were invested in SpongeBob is pretty much how these infantile motherfuckers are invested in this
They
shit.
love
These little
Skibidi
niggas be
Toilet.
binge watching the same videos for hours on their Cheeto and Gulped iPads. When I have kids, I'm concealing them niggas from the internet until they're like 15. Go ahead and pick up that leapfrog, bro. Some other terms.
Look. I've watched Skibidi Toilet, guys. I've watched Skibidi Toilet, and I gotta be honest with you, like, it wasn't a bad video. I'm not gonna lie and stunt and say, oh, it was an awful video. It was terrible. Because it's on my main channel. I have watched it before, and I think I got to like however many parts there are, probably got to like 90% of them. So it's an interesting video. It's dope. Like, it did capture my attention, but I will say that I can see his point. That Generation Alpha, as he calls them, are addicted to them, and like that is your mascot because, bruh, the amount of views Skibidi Toilet gets It's baffling. It truly is baffling, but I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I have seen it. It was a dope video. It was a dope video.
Some phrases that got burnt out quicker than a cheap candle are blood, Ohio, Sigma, zesty, edging, yapping, and standing on business. Anybody that
standing on business
any
already dead
vocabulary in 2024 needs to be transferred to Gotham as soon as possible. The amount of celebrities that need to be left in 2023 is inordinate. And I know the title says things we should leave in 2023, but these aren't people.
Celebrities.
These niggas gotta be
Blueface and Chris.
Let's first start off with the modern day Joker and Harley.
What did I say?
Blueface ended world hunger with the way he was getting pushed in the news.
Oh my gosh!
Blueface dropped Tatiana the
what did I say?
Yucatan or something. I'm tired of seeing this immoral doodle bearing his surplus of scandalous sickos, and then he be trying to whoop Chris Rock or whatever her name's is.
Chris Rock.
She stole something. They
Chrissy and Rock.
Popular from abusing each other physically and emotionally. But the fact that these sadistic individuals have offspring that they've brought to this world is even more mind-boggling. I hope and pray that their children turn out okay, but seeing the way he treats his son, that task will be taller than the Empire State Building. Another dingbat that we need to leave in 2023 is Sexy Red. Her music physically makes me queasy. Now look, before I get a bunch of art,
I got to share my little 2 cents on Sexy Red, bro. Sexy Red, she ain't sexy to me, and it doesn't really matter that she's not sexy to me. You know, she may be sexy to you, she may be sexy to your neighbor. All I know is that I think she is one of the worst role models that Black people can ever have, and I'm not even putting her as a role model. I'm just saying you see her so much that eventually some kids are gonna say, "Oh yeah, I love Sexy Red," or "Yeah, Sexy Red is gold. Sexy Red is my inspiration." Because a lot of people did look up to Cardi B, and Cardi B is essentially Sexy Red, but you know, better looking. So if we're gonna come after Cardi B, if we're gonna come after Sexy Red, we have to come after Cardi B. You know, we got to keep it fair.
Dinkley's in the comments trying to claim I hate female rap. I actually think there are a lot of talented women in rap that don't get half the recognition that Sexy Red or even Ice Spice gets. I swear these two have to be industry plants, bro. One night I go to sleep never. I like Ice Spice though. Thought about who these individuals are. The next morning they're the biggest artists in the world. Sexy Red makes music for niggas who use 13-in-1 shampoo. The industry was pushing her more than Gunna was pushing Pete. She was spawning in all types of scenarios and environments, bro. She was posted up with Drake, Jason Tatum, Tyler the Creator. Just keep this horny ass Taki away from me in 2024.
Horny ass Taki.
Fake ass fanboy and chum chum in the past. Holy shit, I don't think I've ever been exposed to such opprobrious content in my entire life. These niggas gotta be view binding or something, bro, because I refuse to believe if there are real people behind these accounts assimilating this nonsense. I'm the type of person to wish harm upon somebody else, but all I'm saying is that this motherfucker was to get hit with the power driver, I wouldn't bat an eye. This genre of dumbassery needs to be abolished precipitously. Harassing people, then playing victim and letting your up bodyguards
I hate
like
public
an
pranks.
Superman is so corny. Not to mention this quirky Pillsbury Doughboy was playing Spin the Bottle with the Island Boys. Jack Dingleberry has done everything in his power to try to gain as much clout and attention as possible. And plus he has a clan of OnlyFans thoughts at his disposal and he be pimping them out like he's Slickback or something. And please tell me I'm not the only person who thinks he has the world's most punchable face. Most of the dumb shit I see on the internet doesn't really piss me off, but there's something about this aggravating motherfucker that grinds my gears. And correct
Look, public pranks are awful, terrible. If I ever see them on Instagram or Twitter, I just scroll right past them. I'm just so shocked that more people have not gotten their ass whooped. I'm sure that I can find clips of it on the internet, like prank gone wrong, and hopefully it's not staged. But look, if somebody came up to me, if I'm in the mall, if someone came up to me with like a camera or something, or I'm just shopping and they're trying to play a prank on me, I will probably whoop their ass. I'm not even joking with you. Like, I have very little patience for people who play with my patience. So yeah, they would have got dropped, or just slap them. You don't have to go that far, Prince. You don't have to actually drop them. Just slap them. Dare them to hit you back. You'll see how quick that'll shut somebody up.
Wrong, but I could have sworn that Mandark was an evil genius who was beefing with Dexter. Since when did he lose all his intellect and start becoming the biggest piece of shit on the internet? Neon literally has to be one of the biggest losers I've ever laid my optic on.
I don't get it either.
Back in the day when you actually had to have talent to grow a community online? Now anybody can just grab a camera, perform the most debased actions known to man, and these little simpletons will eat that shit right up.
Simpletons.
But the one
He's talking about y'all.
Make an entire documentary about the immoral stunts that he's pulled off as Adam 22. We should have let this nigga in 2019.
Adam 22.
Wifing up a professional and then letting her take her meat and deli slicers on unscrupulous work. And then this wacko doubled down to create an entire fucking show about niggas competing to see who gets to have a threesome with him and his wife.
That's so embarrassing.
He forgot you were taking pages out of EDP's playbook, and he bamboozled, hoodwinked, and deceived the general public by covering it up with another man's salami. Adam 445, you need to be incarcerated immediately. Did I forget to mention these motherfuckers have a daughter? Lord,
they have a kid.
There's absolutely no hope for the future. Can we also leave BBLs in 2023? I'm tired of seeing these people walking around being built like fucking wisdom teeth.
They
bro.
go
I don't
ant
know how
booties.
y'all walk out of the surgery room with your head held high. I would be mad as fuck if Dr. Miami turned me into a fucking anime villain. Matter of fact, a lot of y'all probably get them back alley BBLs. You better demand your money back expeditiously.
Back
Not to
alley
mention that their thighs
BBLs.
are built like fucking sticks, but are somehow supporting the weight of these fucking cobblestone cheeks.
And they think they look good.
Just be trying to deceive niggas.
It's so
talking about, I just
crazy.
went to the gym every day and stay consistent. My nigga, you got more plastic in you than a Toys R Us. It deadass feels like there's a BBL epidemic that's slowly plaguing the entire globe. Y'all are literally deforming y'all bodies.
Oh,
By the time you're
man.
45, that shit's gonna be sagging and drooping like a shitty diaper. I'm a firm believer that everybody should be satisfied with the bodies that they were given. But even if you're gonna go under the knife, please don't overdo it. There's no reason why I should be seeing all these Mewtwo's roaming the streets. There were a lot of fashion
Mewtwo's.
trends in 2023 that need to be eradicated from existence. But one of the premier clothing choices that I want to talk about are these damn shiesty masks and balaclavas. This really goes to show you the power of trends, because half y'all niggas were wearing them motherfuckers just because they were popular.
Yo, the only reason why you need to wear a shiesty mask is like if you're going skiing or snowboarding, right? Or if you're trying to rob a bank. That's the only reason why you need a shiesty mask. And 99% of the people who started wearing shiesty masks in 2023, it was probably because of Pooh Shiesty, right? The rapper. Y'all know Pooh Shiesty. He's what made it popular. He's not who created it. He's just what made it popular, because shiesty masks actually serve a purpose. Pretty sure that's what people wear whenever they go skiing or snowboarding, where they need to keep like the snow out of their face. I'm 99% sure they're called ski masks. They're not called shiesty masks. They're called ski masks. So yeah, you wear them when you go skiing. So white people are supposed to be wearing them, not black people. What sport does black people do that will require a shiesty mask? We even have a new word for it. That's insane. Please leave these in 2023. I don't need to see y'all wearing these.
Walking around looking like a bunch of fake ass dumb Donalds. And you can't even use the excuse of being cold, because I witnessed people in 90-degree weather sporting one of these hoes.
Like they got
I don't know who
ops
these
out
niggas be trying to
there.
impress, but it definitely ain't me. Obviously, Pooh Shiesty and Yeet are some of the mascots for these things, but someone who
Yeah.
doesn't get enough flack is PGF Nook. But it's probably for the best for him and us that he keeps his mask on. But anyway, I've seen people wear them to homecomings, school
Oh my
photos,
gosh.
church,
Oh.
even graduation pictures.
Oh.
Who the hell are your ops? The custodians? If my mama paid for my school photos and I brought these home, the next place you would see those pictures are on my obituary. I don't understand how people can wear shiesty masks every day. And I know the smell of them motherfuckers can make the wallpaper start.
I know
peeling
they
off the walls,
musty,
We
bro.
can also scrap those gargantuan curb stompers that
Those
were popular
Astro
for
Boy
some
boots.
reason. Had y'all niggas walking around looking like Dora's partner in crime. These orthopedic ass boots are some of the most unprepossessing things I've ever seen in my life, bro. How do you even walk in these hoes? They literally come up to the knees on most people. These motherfuckers were really paying an arm and a leg to look like Ronald McDonald.
Yo, I agree with essentially everything that was said in this video. We gotta leave all those in 2023. The shiesty mask, some of these rappers, especially Blueface and Sexy Red, BBLs, please leave those in 2023. I don't want to see in 2024. This is a new year. We're on to new things. We're setting new goals for ourselves. And one of your goals should be to never wear a shiesty mask. It's not that hard, guys. I promise you. It's not that hard.